In 1986, a Soviet experiment went catastrophically wrong. The wind carried an invisible killer, reaching across borders, continents, leaving a path of suffering in its wake. The world remembers Chernobyl, but few know the story of the unsung heroes who stared into hell that night, men whose courage saved Europe from annihilation. They were called the Liquidators, and for years their story was buried under layers of secrecy and denial. What drove these men into a radioactive inferno? What horrors did they face in the name of duty? In the remote expanse of Pripyat, Ukraine, stood the V.I. Lenin nuclear power station, an emblem of Soviet ingenuity, or so it seemed. On a moonless night in April 1986, Reactor number 4 exploded. A test designed to demonstrate safety became a nightmare unleashed. Radiation surged into the atmosphere, unseen but deadly. The Soviet Union, desperate to control the narrative, dispatched thousands of men into the belly of chaos. These were soldiers, firefighters, scientists, ordinary individuals, now liquidators, handed an impossible task. Their mission: seal the breach, contain the poison. The stakes: a continent's survival. As the world slept, the liquidators suited up in makeshift armor, lead plates strapped to their bodies, a flimsy defense against radiation. They entered a landscape of twisted metal, shattered concrete, a scene from a dystopian nightmare. Reactor 4 roared like a beast, each second spewing more death into the air. In 90-second shifts, men raced across the reactor's roof. Shovels in hand, they hurled radioactive debris back into the abyss, then back down, gasping for breath, skin prickling from invisible rays. But their struggle was not just against the reactor. The real battle lay within, a harrowing psychological ordeal. Their bodies bore the scars of radiation sickness, yet the greatest terror was the silence, the unspoken truth of an early death, haunting them with every breath. Yet still, they pressed on. To fail meant the contamination of Europe, a sacrifice for survival, knowing they might never escape the shadow of Chernobyl. In the end, it was a human wall that stemmed the tide. Their courage shone through the clouded night, a testament to human endurance in its darkest hour. To the liquidators, the line between heroism and horror blurred irreparably. Years later, the truth finally emerged from the shadow of official denial. Chernobyl's liquidators saved millions from radioactive catastrophe, yet their story remains a somber whisper in history's echoes, a reminder of the price of disaster and the resilience of the human spirit. The events of that April night serve not only as a warning, but as a testament to bravery in the face of unfathomable odds. Chernobyl stands silent now, a monument to the horror men can create, and the heroes who hold the line to stop it from consuming us all. But the legacy of the Liquidators is more than just a chapter in a history book. It's a story of sacrifice that transcends time. These men faced the unimaginable, driven by a sense of duty that defied their own survival instincts. They weren't just fighting for their country, they were fighting for humanity. Their acts of courage were not merely acts of desperation, but a conscious choice to face the beast head-on. The haunting silence of the exclusion zone today is a testament to their bravery, a silence that speaks louder than words. The Liquidators faced a battle that was not just physical, but existential. Each step they took was a step into the unknown, a step toward a future they might never see. The radiation was an enemy they couldn't see, couldn't touch, but could feel eating away at their bodies and minds. Yet, in the face of such an insidious foe, they found strength. Strength in unity, strength in purpose. They became more than just a group of individuals. They became a symbol of resilience and hope. As we look back on that fateful night, we must remember not just the disaster, but the humanity that rose from its ashes. The Liquidator's story is a reminder that even in our darkest hours, there is light, a light that shines through the courage of those who dare to stand against the tide of despair. Their legacy is a beacon guiding us to remember the cost of hubris and the power of human resolve. In honoring their memory, we honor the best of what it means to be human, to stand firm in the face of overwhelming odds, to fight for a future that others might live to see. The Liquidators didn't just save Europe, they saved the essence of humanity itself. And as we move forward, let us carry their story with us, a testament to the strength of the human spirit when united in purpose and resolve. Follow for more stories like this.